In this video, I'm going to show how to create a project from nothing using the DJS-1000 from Pioneer DJ. Let's start by creating a blank slate. Up on the top left, I'm going to press this project button, and I'm going to use my rotary encoder and push it into create new. And it will say, hey, any unsaved will be lost. That's because it's from a video that did not work out, the previous one. So here's a 1 from 0 again for you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch wherever I want to load in my content. So we're going to go on to 1, and I'm going to push my browse. And now I'm going to see all the content inside. So let's go up to the top and I'll show you what it will look like if you're just starting from nothing. So you'll have the samples internal. I also have this USB thumb drive plugged in. So that's why you see this USB or samples USB tab with a bunch of stuff in there. But yeah, let's look at the internal content. And we're going to take a look at the Loopmaster sample pack. So that's stuff that is contained within, like this is when you buy it. This is the stock content that you'll have. So I'm going to push in on sounds, and I get all my different genres. Let's pick, let's go for urban. There we go. And now I get all my different types of sounds in the urban bin. I'm going to go to my drum hits to get started. And we're going to go into kicks. So let's find a few or some sounds, some kick sounds that we can use. So I'm going to make sure right now it was mute was pushed on. So now with that off, I can select where I'm going to load in the sound. So let's find a good kick sound that we like. I like that one there. So we're going to pick this pad right here. I'll push in load, and now I have that sound loaded in. So let's find another one. I like that one. So we're going to pick this pad. Nice. And let's do one more. Yeah, sweet. So let's pick that pad there. And cool. So now I have this starting point to capture and get things going. So I'm going to do a quick little pattern using just the kick content. I kind of want that one to be my main kick. So I'm going to push the pad, and then on my step sequencer, I'm going to enter in where those notes should go. So if I push play, I'll get this 4 on the floor performance. Another thing with my transport is that this stop button is also, it's a gate. So I can push it down and the song won't play through. It'll just sort of stop when I release it. So I can do these trigger performances with it. Let's perform in some of the other kick sounds. Now, in order to get that kind of performance, I have to extend how long the pattern is. So I'm going to hold down Shift and push pattern. And now I'm into the pattern length. And I'm going to push right here is my sort of the area that I have to work in. And I'm going to push the far right one. And now I'm going to have 4 different banks. And that's the last one. You can see it actually even lights up. So that one's green. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to push pattern just to get back to my main screen again. And I'm going to push record. And now I'm going to capture down that performance. So here we go. So now we need some kind of snare sound just to add to that. So let's go again and just double tap where we want to load. I'm going to go to browse. And if I hold down Shift, now I can go through and skip all these separate sounds. So instead of going through everything, hold down Shift, jump your bin, and let's go into our snare bin. Like that one there. So we'll pick where I want to load that. There we go. I want one more snare sound. Let's do that one. We'll load it there. Now for those sounds, right now, no matter how hard I hit them, they're always going to be the same volume, right? Like I'm going very soft, very loud. Same with that one. And I want to add some dynamics to it. So I'm going to push on the home button, get back to the main screen. And you can see I have this velocity option. So if I hit that pad and I turn velocity on, and I'll do the same here too. Now I get volume control based on how hard I hit it. So let's record that down. And I can see when the one's about to hit. So here we go. It's a sweet little performance in there. And now I want to add a little hi-hat to this. So I'm going to pick right here. Let's tap. And again, I'm going to go to my browse option. And if I hold down shift, I can now move through all that content. Let's click on hats. So I want to get two sounds. I want one that's going to be open, one that's going to be closed. There's a good open one. Let's add that to that pad, and let's find something. Oh, that one's cool. So we'll add this here. Now the only problem is that long open hat, it voices out too long. I want to be able to cut it off or choke it, right? So let's go back to our home screen, and I'm going to go to my track setting, and now you can see I have the choke option right here. So I'm going to say choke on channel 1, and that's going to be the same, choke on channel 1. So now anytime I play on channel 1, it's going to mute anything else that's on the channel 1 that's playing. So I can still let it voice out by doing nothing. And that's how a hi-hat would actually work, right? So let's record that down. There's 3, here's 4, here we go. Cool, so now I have a bit of a pattern in there. And of course I can go to my mute section now and drop out different parts. So let's go back to that original kick we did. Or sorry, that was the snare. I could have read that on the screen, I guess. Right, because everything here is matching down below. I hope that gives you a hand getting started using your DJS-1000 and using the sequencer function inside of it. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I am currently traveling throughout Canada, so I hope to bump into you at a store, at an event, something like that. So yeah, we'll see you out there. Thanks for watching my videos.